Alright, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, gamers, wherever you are. My name is Wastikson, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which comes with a next gen update released December 2022. And we are going to play this game at ultra high settings to see how best the game is going to run on the MSI RX580 Gaming X edition. Okay, but before we get into any of that, guys, I just want you guys to hit the subscribe button. Okay, just 1 minute to hit the subscribe button, because that's the only way you guys show appreciation for the things that we do by bringing you guys games like this. And if you want to download this game, just comment download in the comment box below, and I will personally send you a link to download this game. All right. And the next gen update was created or is brought here to improve the graphics and the overall gameplay performance experience. Okay, that means you have to get a base game files before you get to experience the next gen updates in the base game files. Hope you understand. That means you have to get the game files before you get to run the updates in the game files. Long story short, get the base game files before we can run the updates on the base game files. The game was released somewhere 2016, and the update comes in 2022 just to improve the graphics and the overall gameplay experience. That means you have to get the base game files since the update is free. Get the base game files, and then you get to experience the updates in the base game files. So if you want the base game files and the updates, just comment download in the comment box below, and I would personally send you a link to download this game. All right. So I guess we are through with that. Let's just go ahead and play the game. Why does it sound like I like talking too much? Let's just go on and play the game. I just love the game. So the launcher comes here. We have two options: DirectX 11 for older PCs and DirectX 12. Of course, my PC is not an older PC, so let me just go ahead, select DirectX 12, and then play the game. All right. So let me just hit on play, and then the game would load up and run. So once again, guys, if you want to download this game, both the base game files and the updates, comment to download in the comment box below, and I would send you a link to download this game. And guys, just 1 minute, okay, just 1 minute of your time as we wait for the game to load up, to subscribe to the channel, because that is the only way you guys show appreciation. And I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been following this channel since day one. Even though YouTube brought down our old channel, we had to come up with this new one and all that, and we are still moving forward. So kindly subscribe to the channel for us, and I'll say a big thank you. So the game loads up, my FPS is up there, and this is how the game starts, guys. I'm just going to keep quiet and let the cutscene roll.
Clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Okay, so that is the cutscene right there, and this is the game. All right, let me just lower the volume of the game so that you can actually hear my voice. And I think 50 is okay, and there's a song playing in the background. I just love the song so much, and I think that is the whole Witcher soundtrack, and it's very crazy. It's amazing. I love it. All right, so let's go to options. Before we do anything, let's go to options. Let's head straight to video and then to graphics, and then make sure that our graphics is set to ultra. Okay, so everything is set to ultra. That is okay. Let's go back and then check display, and everything at display seems okay. We're not going to touch anything here. So this is the Witcher 3, the Wild Hunt, and it comes with an next gen update released December 2022, and I think everything is set and ready to go. So we're going to do a walkthrough. All right, we are going to do a walkthrough, and if you want to download this game, once again guys, if you want to download this game, just type download in the comment box below, and I will send you a link to download this game. Okay, so this comes with the expansion pack of Heart of Stone, and we have the Blood and Wine 2 installed. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start a new game. And this is a game difficulty, either a fresh start or Heart of Stone only, or Blood and Wine only. Let's just go in for fresh start, which has everything else installed. Okay, so we have Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine expansions. Okay, so these are more like DLCs in the game, and we have to choose between these two. Choosing between these two, and because this is a walkthrough, I just go ahead and do a fresh start. And this is a game difficulty, so I just go in for story and sword, not just start just the story. But we have Blood and Broken Bones, Deathmatch. I can't play these two guys. Let me just go ahead and go in for story and sword. Okay, so show tutorials. Yes, tutorials should be on. And a cutscene rolls in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was crazy, guys. Wow, so he killed the horse. Now, this is supposed to be a 2016 game, and the graphics is just amazing, guys. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. This is some magic, guys. I love magic. Wow, look at that. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so we have another cutscene here. Kaimohin, Richard keep banks of the Gwen Leech. I have no idea what that is. Wow, this is some graphics, guys. This is some graphics. Whoa, what is that?
You know I don't find that amusing.
Whoa.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Wow. These are all scars. I'm guessing this is Geralt from the Witcher series that we know.
So, later then.
See you later.
Wow, that is something else. Okay, so welcome to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each messages will be saved in the glossary, where you find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to options menu. Alright, so this is new quest, Kaimohin, and use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. So the Witcher senses is LT. Yes, this is the minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding areas. Underneath the minimap you'll find objectives for your active quest. Okay, so that's the minimap up there. Yennefer is there, and hold LT to use your wheelchair senses. This is LT. Look for highlighted objects. Okay, so this is one highlighted object. Let's go in for it
You're
and
running out of
examine.
juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
And let's check this one out and see. Locked, key required. Alright, so let's check here and see if we get a key. So this is how the game starts. This is the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for the next gen updates, and this is how the game starts and all. So we are supposed to look for a key. I don't know where the key is, but let's examine this one.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Okay, let's talk to Yennefer.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I want to stay with you a little longer. Let's be unreasonable. You're right, I should go see Ciri. Okay, so
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
okay, so we are not talking to Yennefer. That wouldn't give us any key. So okay, that's a little bit of magic. So we are looking for a key, right? Nope. Oh, we already have the key. Okay, so that means we already had the key.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Alright, so before I do that, before we get into the game, I think I have to lower the volume a bit more.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Wow.
Reverse pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Okay, so what do I say? Apology is not enough. But before I do that, I was planning on increasing this one instead, and then reducing from the game's own volume from this side. So let me just come and then set it to 50 to 1. I think it's okay. Let's say 57. All right, so you have to make an option here. Apology is not enough or better not, and I don't even know which one to go in for. So apology is not enough will do for me.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Okay, so of course we have to begin tutorials, and not this time means we skip tutorials. So let's go and do some tutorials. It's been long. I played this game like way back 2021 or 2020. Let me just start the
Of
tutorials.
course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Okay, so
Maybe if you fall.
here we go. Press A while facing a ladder to begin climbing it. Tilt and press B to climb over obstacles.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Okay.
Cut it out.
Where are we even going? I'm not sure where we are going. I guess this is the basic movement. Press B while running to leap over obstacles.
Trouble. Should I turn back and help you? First! Na 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 na.
Press this while running to sprint. Okay, I guess that is this one. These are all witches, right?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl-ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So we have an option to make won't read a lot of this. Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep. Okay, let's go for the second option.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Okay, so let's start with the 4 fundamentals. That's begin combat training. And yeah, that is what I would do.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Okay, so oh, this is very long. Witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be the plate, cloud knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone crushing giants. To match their strength and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords. One steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witches must also master a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adepts in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Alright, so let's just go ahead and see what happens. So press this to draw your sword. Press R, select or deselect the target. When you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed towards it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent. Alright, so like this, move a fast quick against Vesemir by pressing X. Alright, just like that. So this mounts a strong attack. This is a strong attack. Alright.
Position, Ciri.
Let's wait for Vesemir to attack. To duck to one side, indicate the direction using L and press B. So just like that.
I'm too old for this shit.
To roll out of the way of a blow, choose a direction and press A. Alright, so that this is rolling. Hold LT to parry attack. This is LT. Alright.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike!
So press LT just before your opponent strikes to perform a counter attack. Alright.
Maybe the storm's coming.
Press LT just before opponent strikes to perform a counter attack. Alright, so I get it. Okay, I get it now.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll
Press LB to open the quick access menu. Alright, so this quick access. Select the coin sign. This is the coin sign. And press A to activate it. Cast the active spell using RT. There's RT.
Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see what.
The coin sign protects you against damage and certain critical effects. Alright. That is cool. So let's attack Vesemir and see. Open the quick access menu again. The Igni sign. Walk close to Vesemir and press out to cast the active sign. The Igni sign deals fire damage and has a chance to apply a burning effect on your opponent. Alright.
Alright, Geralt, come on.
But let's open again. And the Airhard sign. So let's walk close to Vesemir and apply the AI sign. Ard sign. Stuns opponents or in some cases knocks them to the ground. Alright.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I I hate
So let's
this.
go in for Axie. So you can use the Axie sign to temporarily disorient your opponent.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
So the last one is Erden.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted. Damn it.
Cast the Erden sign to lay a magic
Throw a
spell
bomb.
trap.
Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen
Training
the
bomb.
blow.
Okay, so let's go in for training bombs too now. Step back and throw a bomb at Vesemir by pressing the RB. Turn in the spot indicated on the minimap. And then let's aim at the dummy there. And then bomb them. The combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheath your sword by holding this.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Okay, so I guess tutorial is also done. Let's wait for the rest of the game.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
Okay, so I guess this is a vision.
How long awaited this, and you, White Wolf?
No!
Alright, so once again, guys, if you want to download this game, the whole base game with the next gen update, and just hit or comment download in the comment box below, and I will send you a link to download this game. Right, so far so good. This is the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which comes with the next gen updates, and we are playing this game at ultra high settings on the MSI RX580 Gaming X Edition. Alright, so it seems that was just a vision. I don't know whether he was remembering things, but that was just a vision. And this is where we got to from the cutscene that came earlier. That means we would have to continue from this side. Tamaria wrote to Vizima.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
So it's either I tell him not to talk about it, or we talk about it. So I prefer let's talk about it. I dreamt of Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer.
Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Then we train with Siri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Okay, so either I bubble about with what happens. Let me see what happens when I choose this
That's the
option.
problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Okay, so let's go and then see what the game has for us.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Whoa, okay, so starved unicorn, we used it as a bed once. Okay, so let me just keep that private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Whoa, okay, so action comes here live on the continent and in the skillage. That is always nasty. Brutish and short. War lays waste of the land to the land, and those its spirits live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. So how do we select the silver sword? Alright, so this is cool, guys. Let's see what happens in the game. How do we select the silver sword? Let me see. Alright, so this is cool, guys. So I guess I could use my Axie. Yes, I was opening it, it wasn't coming. So let's ignite some of these guys. Alright, so more of let's go for Queen. And then I would get to understand these guys, but for now let me just choose any. I don't know what this does. Let me see. Striking opponent generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into the game. I thought the game was getting boring, but I see its action is coming in. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least an hour. While playing in the blood and broken bones and dead match difficulty level, meditating does not regenerate vitality. Food and drinks can be placed in your consumables slot for quick use during combat. Press this or this consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Okay, so press this to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. All right. So walk up to your horse and press A to mount it.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew?
Witches spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wild valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roche to help him in his travels. To have Roche come to you, double press L. Okay, so finally we get to ride a horse.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Okay, so almost like Assassin's Creed, double press A while moving to gallop. Double press.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Yo, why am I passing? Come on.
Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders.
Full of Vesemir.
It wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Faster.
Alright, so guys, so far so good. Some time later. So far so good.
Help me! Help!
Wow, that is what, a beast or some demon of some kind. Whoa. Whoa. I think that is a griffin. Okay, so they got him. I think Vesemir is hurt.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Okay, so that wasn't anything. Let's just say you don't owe us a thing. But we helped them, right? And we are witches, so a few coins. Let me just say he doesn't owe us
You
anything.
don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
Look at how Vesemir is looking at me.
Witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, a woman. Why do you care? Let's just ask him why he cares.
What's it to you?
Well, you see, there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Okay, so we have a constant FPS of 30. And I don't know, it seems
So,
everything so far is
this
okay.
close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood.
You are nearing a
burnt
village,
flesh.
don't disturb the pace,
Monsters
remember.
crazy sometimes.
Pound gas and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice board near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked this on a map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches, and local happenings. Okay. So hold B to dismount your horse. But where are we going to?
As soon as we learn it. Come on, Roach.
I guess this is where we are coming to.
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sold his head back.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
So options mark this will open the shop panel. Okay. Looking for a woman, show me what you got. Pretty busy players, their contract on the Griffin. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Okay, so food and drink, this is the only thing that we have that we can buy. And seems we have nothing, right? Cannot be sold. Okay, so this is what we have to sell. And these are the things that we have to buy. What is it? A bread, food and drink, vitality regeneration. Okay, so not enough coin. I think that'll be all for us and the things to buy. And let's move this to Rush. No, let's buy it back. Well, I think that is okay. Looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
So dialogue options marked this will end the conversation. Alright, so I think that is all I would do here. But let me see if there's a contract on the Griffin.
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Okay, so I think that is all. Let's end the convo.
Thanks for everything. help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black ones.
Okay, so guys, this is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which comes with the next gen updates, and we are playing the game. And the next gen update is basically here to improve on the overall performance and the graphics. Okay, so that is what we've done so far. If you want to download the game file, just comment download in the comment box below, and I will send you a download link. All right, let's get into the game again to see what we have. Let's use our Witcher senses, and that means you can talk to these people.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Okay, so options mark this will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. Charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during the conversation. Invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. Delusion. Okay, so let's use this one.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Okay, so that was nice persuasion. Let's go forward, and I think we've already talked to this lady. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, she is the keeper. So let's see what we can find from this side.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war, what do you mean?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Okay, so why is he here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Okay, so go back to your books while you still can. Write about the war. What was it really like?
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Okay, so I think that'll be all. Let's bid him farewell and continue with the rest of the game.
You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
So options mark this will begin a game of Gwent, but I don't want to play the game.
Those are the things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Alright, that is a nice conversation. So let's move on and see who this is.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Okay, so what do we do? Have a drink or not in the mood? Let's just get to the point.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Whoa. So he has seen her.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
So how do you know Yen? Who might you be? Let me just ask the first question.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Okay, so where's Jennifer? Who I am? Who might you be? Let me ask you who he might be.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Okay, so where is Jennifer? That's what we need.
Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Okay, so just say none of your business.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Okay, so that one has been completed. Let's get into the rest of the game. Whoa, what did I do? Sorry about that, ma'am.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
So being on the pad for a half year now, what is that? We are done with.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Though that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Wow, a century old. That is cool. So let's
See
get back there and see if we can. Now the game is getting just boring right now since there is no action at the moment. That means we have to play the storyline, make things wind up and unfold before we get to the main action itself. All right. So I just hold your horses before we get to the main action. I believe you have to get to the garrison to see
Done drinking.
who we are looking for. Now there's trouble outside here.
Fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
So 3 against 1, you are brave. I won't stay long. Okay, let's just tell them we are not going to stay long.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Okay, so they want a fight. Where's the other one? Okay, and they are down. So what do we do? I saw some chest in there. Yep, there it is. You can store weapons, ammo, and junk in your stash for safekeeping. Confidence they will not be stolen or otherwise disappear. You can access your stash. Okay, so I don't think I want to put anything in there. So for now, let's just get back into the game and see what the game has for us. All right. So far so good, guys. There's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and we have the next gen updates in it. Okay, if you want the game to download, just comment download in the comment box below, and I would personally send you a link to download this game. So if you've done a 1 hour walkthrough, I'll just end the game here and continue another time. You know, the storyline is now unfolding, so if you really want to know what's coming up next, then make sure you stick to the channel and we play, let the action roll up and all that. If you really want to see how the game plays, you know, before you download the game files, then stick around. Let's see the gameplay. For now, the game is getting boring with the storyline trying to unfold and all that, but the action will come in as the storyline unfolds. So let's kind of end the game here and continue at a time. So I'll see you another time, and thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I think that will be it for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.